Good morning, Primary 4. I'm Miss Inji, your math teacher. Today, we are going to explain the last unit in our term. This unit, talking about measurements. What is the measurements? The measurements, it means the unit which we measure it anything around us. Okay? The first lesson, we are going to know the measurement of the length. What is the meaning of length at the beginning? The length, it means how long is any objects. It means how long is this table, how long is this slab, and all around us. How height? What is the meaning of height? Height is the length of any wall from the ground to the ceiling. Okay, how length of us, of all the human. Okay, and also how distance between cities. Okay, we have long objects and short objects. We have distance. Can we measure all of them by the same unit? Oh, sure, we can't. So we have a lot of measurements of the length. The first measurement for the distance between any two cities, we use kilometer. And the kilometer is the greatest unit for measuring length. And if we want to measure the length of playground or classroom, or the height of the man or the height of the building, we use meter. We use the measurement meter. And also we have another measurement is decimeter. And for short objects like mobile, like book, copybook, we use centimeter. And for tiny objects like insects, we use the measurement of millimeter. So we have 5 measurements for the length: kilometer, meter, decimeter, centimeter, and millimeter. Okay. If we want to solve any question, we can solve it by different units. We can make plus or minus or anything by different units. So we must make all of them, any number we have or any length we have, we must make them the same unit. So we must convert from unit to another. How we convert from one unit to another? To convert from big to small, make time. From small to big, we will make divided. Time what or divided what? Okay, come to see. Kilometer equal 1,000 meter. So if we want to convert from kilometer to meter, multiply by 1,000, sorry. If you want to convert from meter to decimeter, multiply by 10. If you want to convert from deci to centi, multiply by 10 also. From centi to milli, multiply by 10. And in an opposite way, from milli to centi, divided 10, and so on. Okay? Now, we have a very important measurement. We must study it hard, which is the 1 meter equal 100 centimeter. We must study this measurements very, very well. Half meter equal 50 centimeter. Quarter equal 25 centimeter. 3/4 meter equal 75 centimeter. But if we have kilometer, 1 kilometer, the 1 kilometer equal 1,000 meter. Half of kilometer equal 500 meter. Quarter of kilometer equal 250 meter. 3/4 of kilometer equals 750 meter. Okay, this notes we must study it very, very hard. Okay, now we have an exercise. How we convert from unit to another? The first question, 4 meter. And we want to convert it into centimeter. At first, to convert from any unit to another, please ask yourself 2 questions. At first, we convert from meter to centimeter. So we convert from big to small. From big to small, the first point. The second point, meter equal how many centimeter? We make it time? Excellent, 100. So we will make time 100. 4 times 100 equals 400. 8 kilometer equal how many meter? We convert from big to small, so we will make time. Kilometer equal 1,000 meters, so we will make time 1,000. It will be 8,000. From centimeter, what centimeter equal 3 meter? Now we convert it from what to what? We convert from meter to centi. Okay, so from big to small, multiply by, excellent, 100, because meter equal 100 centimeter. So it will be 300. Next example, 5,000 millimeter equal how many meter? Now we convert it from what? From small to big. Millimeter is the smallest measuring unit of length. So from small to big we will make divided. Divided what? From milli to cent to meter. Come with me here. Kilometer, meter, decimeter, centimeter, and here we have millimeter. So we said from kilometer to meter we have here 1,000 and here 10, 10, 10. So when we convert from millimeter to meter, where is the meter? Which finger? This is the meter. So we jump how many? 10, 10, 10. So we have 3 spaces or 3 tens. So we will divide it by 1,000 because 1,000 has 3 zeros. 1,000. Now we will divide it by 1,000. It will be 5. 70,000 decimeter equal how many kilometer? Also here we will convert from small to big. So we will divide from dc to kilo to kilometer. From dc to kilometer, here we have 10 and here we have 1,000. So we'll divide it by 10,000. It will be 7. Next example. From meter, we have 2,000 meter. We want to convert it into kilometer. From meter to kilometer, our fingers. This is the meter and this is the kilometer. Here we have 1,000. We convert from small to big. So we divide it by 1,000. It will be 2. When we divide, just cross the zeros. When we multiply, just put zeros. Okay. From millimeter to decimeter. 800 millimeter to decimeter. We convert here from small to big. Divide. From milli to dc, we will convert, we will divide by, excellent, 100 to 2 tens here, 100. It will be 8. Okay. Another exercise, 5¼ kilometer equal how many meter? Be careful. This is the note which we said study it hard. The quarter of kilometer equal to 150. Equal to 150. And 5 kilometer equal 5,000. Because when we convert from kilometer to meter, we multiply by 1,000. El 5 will be 5,000. And quarter, we must know it very well, it will be 250. So add them together. 5,000 plus 250, it will be 5,250. 1½ kilometer equal how many meter? Excellent. 1 kilometer equal 1,000. Well, ½ kilometer equal 5,000. Add them together, it will be 1,500 meter. Okay. Now we will convert 7¾ meter to centimeters. From meter to centimeters, we will make time because from big to small. 7 meter times 100 equals 7¾ 75. It will be, add them together, 700 plus 75, it will be 775. Next, 5 meter equal how many decimeter? From meter to decimeter, just we have here just 1 10. So we'll make time 10 because from big to small, it will be 50. From 70 decimeter to millimeter, from dc to milli, from big to small, we will make time. Time what? From dc to milli, we have 3 tens here. So, sorry, from dc to milli, we have just 2 tens here. So we will multiply by 100. It will be 7,000. Next, from 9 kilometer to centimeters. From kilometer to centimeter, from kilometer to centimeter, we have here 1,000 and 10. It will be 100,000. So it will be 900,000 times 9 times 100,000 equal 900,000. 8.5 meters equal how many centimeters? 8 meter times 100, because meter equal 100 centimeter, times 100 equal 800, and half equal 50. Add them together, it will be 850. Now, after we have know the length, what we use the length? In which lesson we must use the length? In the parameter. What is the meaning of parameter? The parameter, we know it from primary 3. The parameter is the sum of the side lengths from outside or from outer lines. Okay, but now we are bigger enough to know that we have a rule to know the parameter of each shape. So, at first, what is the parameter of a square? We took it also in primary 3. Parameter of a square equal the side length times 4, because all the sides of the square are equal. So instead of add the side length 4 times, we add it 4 times because the same. Instead of that, we make multiply, because multiply is the repeated addition. So side length times 4 is the parameter of the square, the rule of the parameter of a square. Okay, if he asks about the side, what is the rule of how we get the side, the length of the side in any square? We just change the sign. We make parameter divided 4. Okay, now we have an exercise. The parameter of a square whose side length is 5 centimeter. The parameter of a square whose side length is 5 centimeter. Here, he asks about. Be careful. In this question, we must read the question very, very well and know which data is given and which data is needed or required. Okay. Now we have here the parameter of a square whose side length is here in math equal. It means equal. So what's equal 5? The side length is equal 5. Okay. So he give me the side. And he asked about the parameter. What is the parameter? Parameter equals side times 4. So we will just replace the letters by numbers which we have. Side equal 5. So 5 times 4 equal 20 centimeter. Another exercise. The side length of a square whose parameter is here. What is? It means equal. Which parameter or side? The parameter is. So the parameter equal 16. Now we must get the side. What is the rule of the side length of the square? Excellent. Parameter divided 4. Parameter here is 16. 16 divided 4 equal 4 decimeter. Okay. This is the first shape, is a square. The second shape is a rectangle. What is the parameter of a rectangle? Rectangle has also 4 sides, but each 2 opposite sides are equal, not all like a square. So the rectangle has a length and width. The length is the long side and the width is the short side. So its perimeter equal length plus width time 2 to get all the sides or to get all the perimeter of this rectangle. Now we have a rule. Perimeter of a rectangle equal length plus width time all time 2. If we want to get a length, we divided the perimeter just to change the operation. Here in the perimeter we multiply it by 2, we divide the perimeter divided 2 if we want to get the length and subtract from them the width. So the rule, if we want to get the length, equal perimeter divided 2 minus width. If we want to get the width, perimeter divided 2 minus length. Okay, this is the rule of a rectangle. Now, come to see the exercise. The perimeter of a rectangle whose length is 9 centimeter and width is 4 centimeter. At first, you must write the rule. Rectangle, perimeter of a rectangle, length plus width, all time 2. Length here by 9, so we will add 9 plus 4, multiplying by 2. 9 plus 4 equals 13, multiplying by 2 equals 26 centimeter. Next exercise. If the perimeter of the rectangle is 24, here he gives us the perimeter. And its length is 5. Find. This is the key of our question. Find, he will ask about something. This is which I must get it. Find its width. We said before the rule, width equal perimeter over 2 minus length. The perimeter here is 24. Divided 2 minus length equal 5. So 24 divided 2 equals, excellent, 12 minus 5 equals 7 centimeter. Okay, third shape we have for this lesson is a triangle. What is the perimeter of a triangle? The perimeter of a triangle is the sum of its side lengths, because the triangle has 3 sides. But if we have an equilateral triangle, we will multiply side by 3. Okay? Now, we have an exercise. Find the perimeter of the triangle whose side lengths are 5 and 6 and 8. If the lengths of the triangle are different like that, please get the sum of them. To get the perimeter, get the sum of them. Equal 5 plus 6 plus 8 equal 19 centimeter. As we said before, the perimeter of equilateral triangle. What is the meaning of equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle, it means all sides, the 3 sides are equal. So side length times 3. If you ask about this side, excellent, we just change the operation. In our opposites the operation. Perimeter divided 3. First example, find the perimeter of an equilateral triangle whose side length is 9 centimeter. Here we have just one side, you miss. And the triangle has 3 sides. How we get its perimeter? We said before, equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. So the 3 sides is 9. The perimeter of the equilateral triangle, side times 3, it means 9 times 3 equal 27 centimeter. Another example, if the perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 36 centimeter, find its side length. Find its side length. So we need to get the side length. Side length of equilateral triangle equal perimeter divided 3. It means 36 divided 3 equal 12 centimeter. Another exercise. Put right for the correct statement and wrong for the incorrect one, and correct the wrong statement. Okay. A. The perimeter of the square equals side length plus 4. Remember the rule? Of course, wrong. What is the correct? Side length times 4, not plus. Number B. The perimeter of a rectangle equal length plus width plus 2. Is it right? Of course not. It's times 2, not plus 2. Number C. the decimeter bigger than the meter. Is it right? No, the meter is bigger than decimeter. Just to change the sign. Okay, number D, the millimeter less than the centimeter. Of course, right. If the dimensions of a rectangle are 3 centimeter and 5 centimeter, then half its perimeter equal 8. How we get the half of the perimeter of a rectangle? Just don't make time 2. Just we will add length plus width only. So 3 plus 5 equals 8. So the half perimeter equal 8. Right, this statement is right. Another exercise, calculate the perimeter of each of the following. A square of side length 3 decimeter. The perimeter of a square, side times 4, so equal 3 times 4 equal 12 decimeter. Another exercise, a rectangle whose length is 12 centimeter and width 5 centimeter. What is the perimeter of a rectangle? Excellent. Length plus width all times 2 equal 12 plus 5 times 2 equal 17 times 2 equal 34 centimeter. Number C, a rectangle whose length is 3 decimeter and width 25 centimeter. Be careful. We said at the first of this lesson, we can calculate in a different units. So we must make them the same. In an easy way, we convert from big to small. Which is bigger, decimeter or centimeter? Excellent. Decimeter is bigger. So from deci to centi, we will make time 10. 3 times 10 equal 30. So we have 30 centimeter and 25 centimeter. The perimeter, length plus width, times 2 equal 30 plus 25 times 2 equal 110 centimeter. Number D, a rectangle whose dimensions are 2 meter and 150 centimeter. They are different units. Convert from big to small by multiplying. Meter equal 100 centimeter. So 2 times 100 equal 200 centimeter. Perimeter of a rectangle, length plus width times 2 equal 200 plus 150 times 2 equal 700 centimeter. Thank you for listening to me. I hope that you understand this lesson very well. See you next time. Bye.